Last week, Worley said at the news conference announcing the capture of Jason Billingsley that Billingsley's name and photo were not made public after he allegedly committed rape and arson because it was a targeted incident and because it could put the victims at risk. Today, Worley says he was never told about publicizing Billingsley's name and photo, saying BPD supervisors and detectives made that decision without his knowledge. On Tuesday, September 19th, Baltimore police say a couple at an apartment on Edmondson Avenue were attacked by Jason Billingsley, who is accused of raping one of them and of attempting to set them both on fire. On Friday, September 22nd, police say Billingsley murdered Pavel Lapierre, a Baltimore Tech CEO, after she let him into her apartment building. Billingsley's name and photo were not released publicly between the Tuesday incident and the Friday incident, even though police had identified him as a suspect on September 19th. BPD Commissioner Richard Worley was asked about that last week.
And we had to protect those two victims because we didn't know what this guy was going to do, if he was going to go back and try to apprehend them. We had to get them protection if we were going to put that information out.
Worley also said that at the time, law enforcement believed that Billingsley targeted the two victims on Edmondson Avenue, saying it was another reason not to post Billingsley's wanted poster publicly and alert Billingsley that police were after him. But on Monday, City Councilman Eric Costello began to complicate Worley's explanation.
I had a conversation with the police commissioner this afternoon. He acknowledged that the photo and the name should have been released immediately following the 800 block of Edmondson incident.
In other words, Costello says Worley acknowledged that it was a mistake not to release Billingsley's wanted poster right after Tuesday's crime. At a news conference on Wednesday, the I-Team asked the commissioner if it's true he was not told about Billingsley after Tuesday's attack.
Yes, I was not alerted about the flyer and the wanted poster.
Worley said it's commonplace for other BPD supervisors and detectives to decide whether to publicize suspects' names and photos without alerting Worley.
And they make a decision, a conscious decision, after looking at the public safety factor and looking at multiple things as to whether we want to release the flyer.
Mayor Brandon Scott said that going forward, Worley will be notified.
We now have talked with the commissioner about making sure that when it's from significant incidents, like something like a rape and arson, that will be bumped up to his level.
Now, the City Council voted to confirm Worley as commissioner on Monday, and the city's spending board approved Worley's $285,000 contract in today's meeting. For the 11 News I-Team, I'm Tolly Taylor.